I'm going to be discussing. I'm going to be reacting to Evloev versus Murphy a little late, and Evloev versus Murphy a little late. And after this, I'm going to schedule a post for Adesanya versus Piper. My predictions for that card. All right. My reactions. I'm gonna go to the main card. Roman Dolidze is pretty shit. We already knew that. Good kill from Baranowski. Michael Page versus Sam Patterson. I couldn't see these fights. I saw the highlights. That's why this is going to be a little more of a brief video. But I'm going to be going a little more in depth. Or I'm trying to go a little more in depth. Michael Page versus Sam Patterson. And I've seen people on TikTok saying, cut MVP. I don't think so. I mean, these were two counter strikers that they put against each other. So, of course, it's really not going to be super entertaining. But I think MVP, he's been talking shit about the UFC, so they're not really. I think they're going to try to, despite him being on a winning streak, his only loss being to Ian Gary, which was really close, they're still going to give him worse competition, unfortunately. I would say what's next for him, ideally, I would have him stay at welterweight. I mean, he could go back to middleweight, but I see more from at welterweight. I would give him a jump up in the rankings. I would put him against, I think, maybe the winner of Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley. Brady wins if he'd be facing a wrestler, and I think he deserves a jump up in competition in the welterweight division, especially since he's been jumping around. And I think welterweight's the best division for him. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel that they're not, but they're gonna give him someone unranked, or they might give him I give him someone unranked, but he needs to step up in competition. Maybe it's either he'll be kind of forced to have more action on the feet and not just point fight. I would say they have to force him to do. I think it would force him to not point fight as much. So I think that would be ideal for the UFC. Put him up against the winner of that, but they probably won't do that. Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell. I didn't see too much of this fight, but Luke Riley, good performance, not life changing, but good performance. Was it 327? I don't know. It was a good performance. I would give him a step up in competition. Not someone ranked necessarily, but let's check. Oh, wait. Could give him Emmett, but no, let's not give him someone ranked. That's way too early. Yeah, I think they should give him a step up in competition, something that would kind of get him close to the rankings, but he wouldn't be there yet, exactly. But something somewhat close. But I don't want them to rush him too much to the top, so I think they should do that. And then finally for the main event, Movsar Evloev versus Murphy. Should have been a draw, in my opinion, at least, with that point deduction. But Movsar Evloev wins. But next for him, obviously, a title shot with Volkanovski. That's obvious. And Volk beats the crap out of him. And for Lerone Murphy, I would say maybe. I heard the winner of Allen is fighting Milkazel Costa. Maybe the winner of that would be good, because he would be fighting down the rankings. He'd be fighting number 8 versus number 7 versus, or maybe the winner of Yuslaw versus Aljamain Sterling. But I think maybe Aljo would need a bigger step up if he wins that. But yeah, I think it'd be like an 8 or a 5 or something like that. Would be where he has to fight. I would say he's got to fight down, obviously, but I think that it would be a good idea for him to he's got to fight down the rankings, and he's old, and I don't see him getting to the title, honestly. I think in a rematch, Evloev would beat him worse, because first of all, it would be point deduction. Second of all, he would wrestle from the get-go. So I mean, yes, Lerone Murphy's career isn't looking too good right now, but he could definitely rack up some other wins and get a decent record at the top. Be a little bit of like a Poirier type featherweight, just a little bit of a gatekeeper. All right, that's my reaction to. Actually, let me see prelims. Oh, Mario Pinto wins via decision. Louis Severlin gets TKO'd. Yeah, well, it's good fight night. I missed it, so sorry if this breakdown wasn't as thorough as it should be. My breakdown for Adesanya versus Pfeiffer is going to be a lot more researched, be a lot better. And, yeah, so, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, see you guys. I was about to say see you guys later, but there's actually stuff I want to go over just in the future. Just Mike Connell versus Duncan. I just want to see what is happening in the Gilbert Burns versus Mike Milan. I just want to check, see what's happening in the future because they got all this shit planned. They got 328, Allen versus Costa, Sonya versus Figueiredo, Blumhoff versus Gabriel Monfils. Oh yeah, I want to give my 2 cents on this fight. Dude, Bilal's kind of fallen off. I mean, to be fair, he did fight two of the best fighters in the division, but he's not getting better. Like he's only getting older. He's only getting older so say he's getting older with time. I think he's just getting worse with time. I don't think doing a favor. So I could see him getting not chin, but I could see him getting beat up in this fight. But I'm gonna predict Bilal. I believe with wrestling. I believe he shows levels, but he'll never get near the title again. There's no way. A year ago he was champ. Yeah, a year ago from now he was champion. So, so I just want to give my 2 cents on that fight as well. There's something I want to go over here. I want them to add maybe a fight with either. I want them to maybe add a fight with like Charles or. I just want them to add one more fight to this. It just feels a little incomplete, like there's O'Malley is a hobby and then you go straight to pro. Like I want a fight in the middle of this. Maybe an Oliveira versus McGregor because I really want to see McGregor here. I know that's International Fight Week, but this just seems like too perfect of an opportunity to pass up. I want to, get McGregor somewhere in the mix here. I would put his fight in between the O'Malley versus a hobby fight and the Pereira versus Gone fight. I think that would make the card a lot better and put it up against Oliver. I know he's going to lose, but, if he wins, that'd be amazing. I mean, yeah, it would just be crazy. But I think they should do that. I think they should have Oliveira versus maybe BSD. Because I don't want Oliveira anywhere near the freaking title with Ilya. I've heard people talking about a rematch with Ilya. Fuck no, dude. That rematch should never happen. After Ilya beats Gaethje, should move up to 170. Armin needs. Oh, I know what they could put on here. Armin Charles too. Oh, it's easy. Armin Charles too. I think they should just retire the BMF belt. Say, Charles, you had a good run, but we're just gonna have this be a contender fight. Okay, none of this BMF bullshit. Yeah, so I think that they should have Armin Oliveira here. It's not like a White House themed card or anything, but it's just, a good contender fight, good rematch. It'll set things straight within lightweight. And if Oliveira wins, then Ilya should be like, then Ilya won't really have to fight Armin, and he shouldn't have to fight Charles again, as after seeing what happened not so long ago and that Charles didn't really getting better. I don't know. I just think that if Charles beats Armin, if Charles beats Armin, then he would. Then I guess Armin would fight someone for the vacant title if Ilya moves up to 170. I don't know. I'm kind of going on a little bit of a ramble, but this is just me, kind of my reactions, and usually in the later part of the videos, I like to see what's happening in the future and give my 2 cents on it. Anyways, sorry for yapping. CFLs later. Have a good night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever the fuck.